What's going on today?
My birthday show.
Well, tell me about it. Why? Tell me why we're doing a birthday show for you.
Because I had a birthday show here on Howard. It's a dream come true.
Oh, the dreaded job of dealing with this one.
Hey, what's up, douchebag? We got you. We got you a costume. Okay. You can put that on. Okay, it's a clown costume. For your birthday, we're gonna dress you up as a clown.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna help you because you smell. Usually. Okay. I don't want to find out today, but there's the costume. Put it on. Take off, a few layers.
Right.
And we'll be we're ready for your party soon. Everyone's very excited you're here.
High-pitch Eric is maybe one of the most annoying people on the planet. Would you guys agree with that statement?
Yes. Come on.
He is so annoying. Bring him in.
I don't even know if
Bring the birthday boy.
He's annoying.
He calls the office. Oh, there he is. He's dressed up in a clown outfit.
He's just nobody you'd ever want to be around.
He is the birthday boy.
So
it's like a big baby.
So beyond jerk.
He's got a rainbow wig on.
This is his look.
This guy wore a rainbow wig. They locked up in prison.
How you doing, Howard?
Did you just cover your nipples? Really, man. Seriously, it's just vile.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
Thank you.
How you doing?
You are so annoying. And you even smell bad, don't you?
Do you?
No.
Did you bathe before you came here?
Yeah, I did.
Last week.
Yeah.
High-pitch Eric calls the show all the time. How annoying does he get? How many times a day does he call?
Oh, God.
And he's downstairs all the time.
I know.
Okay.
I see him almost every day.
Here's the deal. I'll give you a quick little list, Howard.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, you scary bastard.
And stop breathing so your nose is whistling into the mic. Really.
And also, you know what? I've already been told in the hallway, don't get too close to get the disgusting
smells.
whiff of his body odor.
I caught a whiff already.
What is wrong?
It just hit over here.
Oh, my God.
Eric, you need to practice hygiene.
Eric, there's a million things I can tell you that's wrong with you, so I'll just start right off the bat. First of all, you probably leave 4 or 5 voicemails a night on my machine.
Let me see if I have an example of that, by the way. I thought I did.
His nose is whistling.
Your nose is whistling. Can you blow it or something?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so annoying.
It's right on top of your stack of cards, Howard.
Is it? Because I don't see it. This guy calls. Well, how many times a day does he call?
Well, you figure if he calls me 4 or 5 times on my voicemail, then it's about another 4 or 5. He calls me during the day.
Right.
John takes a bunch of calls from him.
Right.
And then, then there's 50 other people that he calls. They'll all be in here, all of them.
And they sound mostly like this.
Breasts painted green for St. Patrick's Day. So Howard said, whoever wants their breasts painted green, come on in. And I wanted to paint my breasts green. I want green breasts.
And it goes, you can't even listen to it.
Repeating himself.
It's just awful.
But that's not the most uncomfortable part of Eric. That's one of the most uncomfortable parts, but at least you can delete those messages.
I think the most uncomfortable part is listening to his nose whistle when he breathes.
No, the thing that bums me out the most about him, Howard, is you get here in the morning and he's standing there.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So he's already scaring the crap out of you. You go out for lunch, he's standing there, and he yells out these non sequiturs at you like, just want to let you know, I'm trying to get an interview with Chef Bobby, okay? And I'm just trying to get by, of course, normal people are there, so now they think I'm associated with him.
Right.
Then you come back to work, and he's still there. Then I leave work at 5 o'clock at night, and he's still there. So, you're leaving now? Can I walk you to your car? Is everything okay? And it's like weird, Eric.
It's not just you, give it to me.
And you know what else?
You gotta get a job.
Why don't you get a job, man?
And the most uncomfortable thing about Eric is that whole thing goes on, and then he puts on that 3-piece suit that he got, his communion made in.
Right.
Which makes him even look more odd.
What is your story, dude?
Then he comes to your appearances.
Right.
Same thing, and bothers your ass the whole appearance.
And the weirdest thing is you're 29 gay, and you still don't even know it.
Right.
I know.
What's in your mouth? Smile. What's in your teeth?
I don't know.
What, are you bleeding?
No, I drank a lot of coffee this morning.
No. Smile for John and ask him what's in his teeth.
Oh, God.
What is he bleeding?
Blood, yeah, it's blood.
There's blood in your teeth.
Well, he's
Turn around,
got
Eric.
bad gums, too.
Do you have bad gums? Is that why you smell?
He does.
Is that blood?
That's blood. Oh, guess it is.
Your teeth are bleeding while we're sitting
He's got
here
blood
talking?
dripping down his mouth.
Are you nervous, Eric?
No.
Looks like those fake teeth.
No, because my hands are not even. Well, actually, my hands.
They're
hands are-
drenched. Look at his teeth. I mean, his hands.
Your hands are a whole other issue.
They're
Hands are all-
drenched. Go ahead and show him those. They're drenched.
Yeah, they're drenched in sweat.
Yeah, the wettest hand.
Dude, there's
you've ever
blood
seen.
in your teeth when you smile.
It's gross.
But I mean, do people telling you, like, if somebody says you're an idiot, leave me alone, that doesn't deter you a little bit, does it?
Not really.
Do you brush your teeth?
Yeah,
You know how to
well-
massage your gums with a toothbrush?
Yeah.
Did your dentist teach you how to do that?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you,
But
man.
you don't do it.
You better go to a dentist today.
When was the last time you went to a dentist? Be honest. Tell the truth.
A few months ago.
Oh, that's a lie.
No, 3 months
You
ago.
probably haven't been there in years.
3 months ago.
Why were you there 3 months ago?
To get my teeth cleaned.
They actually
like this.
clean them?
Got blood dripping.
Because he always looks like he needs a teeth cleaning.
Dude, why didn't you get a job instead of standing around outside?
I need a job.
Are you falling apart?
Are you, dude? And then
Are you
and the
having
cops
a
in his
breakdown?
neighborhood, they're like, he invites them over to his house,
For tea.
but he likes male cops in uniforms.
Wait a
and-
second. You know what? Can I bring a guy in, Howard? I got to tell you, because this is a great story.
All right.
Isaac, come here.
Who's Isaac?
Isaac works on our E-Crew.
Yeah.
He's Eric, you are gay. You know that, right? Isaac, tell me the story you just told me out in the hallway.
He invites me over to his father's apartment.
Yeah, for what reason?
Just, I don't know, to hang out.
You
Maybe-
like him.
Why does that make him gay?
Well, wait.
But then he'll call me up and say, "Hey, I want to go out with you."
Oh.
And
He's
it's
asking you to date?
yeah, it's goofy, but in a way, it's very gay because
Right.
straight guys don't kid around about stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Dude, you want to go out with him?
Well, just for a few drinks, yeah.
Yeah. What does that mean? You want to go out with him?
Like a friend, like just for friends, just as friends.
Are you into girls or guys?
I'm into girls. I went to a strip club last night. They threw me a party.
Who threw you a party?
Wild, Wild West.
Isn't this great? His he kept calling 9 million times. He goes, "Let's have a birthday party." So I'm bringing everybody that he annoys.
I just want to say one thing about Eric. It's like,
Yeah.
you first meet him and you're like, oh, I feel really bad for him. He's got this high voice and he hasn't gotten any girls. And after you know him for like a week, that feeling of sorrow turns into an intense hate.
Right.
Really?
And it's just like,
Yeah, how can
I
I answer
hate
just one
this
question?
guy.
So you're not going to go out with him?
I don't think so.
hate
You're a
him.
tease.
He's
Poor high
so
pitch.
annoying.
Eric, do you realize all these times you call that we like can't stand you?
I know.
No, I mean like, and you call 10 times a day with the same thing, and you know, like, I mean, does it even go through your head that we just hate that you're calling?
He loves the attention, though. That's the problem.
He's eating.
He doesn't even care
Yeah.
if it's negative
Yeah,
or
but
positive.
but he
All right,
wants to be our
who's
friend.
our next birthday guest? I can see High Pitch is not having a good time at his party. Is that right, High Pitch?
No, I don't like you. You're a jackass.
I used to feel sorry for you, but now sympathy turned to just like exactly what Isaac said, utter hate, because you're in my day every day.
All right,
and I don't know why.
All right, let's go now to Ganges, part of High
I
Pitch's.
just have two things. Eric, stop calling me. If you call me again, I'm going to take my phone and beat you with it.
What does he call you?
What is he doing?
Every day around 6 o'clock, he calls and, hey, how's your day? How you doing? He
Right.
just wants to chat.
Right.
And I usually transfer him to everybody at E, just as a goof. And like he'll sit and talk to anybody you transfer him to, he'll sit and talk to for an hour. And
Wow. So you don't like him?
I actually despise Eric.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right.
And I don't. And he waits downstairs at E at us also.
All right. Now it's time for. How you doing, Eric, with this birthday tribute?
Testimony.
You begged for a birthday
You
party.
begged for a birthday party, and you're getting it. Now this is a roast.
Yeah,
All right, Casey, who's going next?
Howard, I just got a quick 2 cents. I just want to put a quick 2 cents.
All right, you want to go next?
Yeah. Eric, stop with the emails. The guy sends me 20 emails every time, and he clogs up my machine. Quit doing it.
Why'd you give him your email address?
Have you got,
My email address is open to anybody who wants to.
Oh, I see.
but
Stuff
has
in for
he
the show or
gotten
whatever.
disgusted with Eric too?
Have you said to him, don't do this?
Yeah, I've told him in email. I said, stop with the 20 emails. You want to send one? That's fine. But stop
Why do
with
you
the
do 20 emails? Don't you realize you're
Are they
irritating
all
Of the
people?
same thing.
I know.
Why do you send it 20 times?
I don't know. I got banned from AOL for 30 days.
You got banned from AOL for 30 days. Why?
Because whenever I go on, people instant message me and say, hey, High Pitch Eric, you're a faggot. And I curse at them.
Right.
So AOL banned me for 30 days. It's my 4th offense on AOL.
Don't you do a private instant message? I thought you can't be banned for cursing in the instant message.
No, you can. Now you can.
You can.
People can report you.
They can.
Oh, they report him.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this: if they're calling you a faggot, why doesn't AOL ban them too?
I don't know.
He doesn't report them.
AOL thinks he's a faggot.
Because
Wow.
But you know what? Everybody seems to start out, because I remember talking to Casey a couple of weeks ago, and he says, "Boy, I feel so bad for High Pitch Eric."
I do.
And
At first,
they
you
turn
do.
to hate.
Yeah, I feel bad for him now, but evidently I shouldn't. Because if he could get to me, he'd be annoying me too.
You'd hate him too.
You know, instead of doing all that emailing, why don't you brush your teeth?
And massage your gums.
Yeah, man, you're bleeding from your gums, dude.
I know.
Vile. You're vile. You smell. All right, who's next?
And how? Just one more quick thing is Eric lucked out and got a special number we use only to talk to affiliates.
Right.
So I told him, I said, don't call on this number. 5 minutes later, pick up the phone. He's calling me again on the same number. So I was mad at him for a little while. But Eric, just stop with the 20 emails and stop calling on that line, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All
He
right.
says okay, but he'll do it again.
Howard, the other thing that's really weird about Eric, well, of the many things that's weird about him, is like, you don't make any money, and you don't seem to have a life, because we're just talking about our little circle here. We didn't even bring in all the weathermen you call, all the other radio stations you call, the people you beg. You offered to buy one of the disc jockeys here dinner if he would just be your friend.
Really?
Who was that?
That was Cabby.
Oh.
The guy they call Cabby. He offered, if he'd buy him dinner if you just, hang out with me and let me be on the radio.
That is pathetic. You really have no friends, huh?
I do at home, back at home.
No, I heard about those.
Back at home.
In Queens.
Oh.
Do you take those guys out to dinner a lot too?
No, not really.
Where do you get the money to take people out to dinner?
My father gives me money.
He does.
You're still living with your poor father?
No, I'm living on my own.
You're living on your own with your father's money.
Yeah.
Is your dad proud of you?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because he knows I'm looking for a job, and I'm collecting some unemployment too.
Does your father? How does his father sound?
When I know you got kids, when your daughter gets to be 29, if she's like still looking for a job and you're paying for an apartment, how sad are you going to be?
Oh, we're going to be real sad.
If her teeth look like that.
Especially if
What does your
she.
father do?
He works for a perfume company.
He avoids Eric.
He works. All right, Steve the building doorman is our next guest. Bring him in, Gary.
Uh-oh.
Steve the building
Because
doorman.
he's standing down there at that desk,
Yeah, Steve works downstairs every day. He works hard.
and he has to deal with Eric.
And Steve has to deal with Eric every day. Hi, Steve. How are you?
Hi, Howard.
All right, so tell us about your relationship with High Pitch Eric on the birthday show.
Happy birthday, High
Thank you. How you doing, Steve?
Yeah.
Great. Anyway, he's a pain in the ass.
Right. Why is he a pain in the ass?
And this is one of the nicest guys.
Yeah, you're the nicest guy ever.
Nah, he's all right, though, really.
No, you were one of the nicest guys.
I'm not really that nice.
But why is he a pain in the ass?
He's just, he's just too much.
Too much. Every minute he's there.
Every minute.
And you got to deal with him. You got to hang with him. You got to talk to him. He won't go away.
And what do you do? Do you ever tell him just go away?
Yeah, but, I could tell him to go away a lot of times, but a lot of times I just try to help him out because I heard that show the other time when he couldn't do 10% of 200.
Right.
But now he knows a little better in math.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're teaching him.
All right. So in other words, you're even annoying this nice guy.
Well, yeah, kind of. But he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. And
Have you taken him out to dinner?
No.
Wait, why don't you take him out to dinner and be his friend? You would. Yeah.
Still owe me a bagel and a coffee, don't forget.
No, you want me to bagel, cream cheese, and lox.
No, last time I bought, you buy me next time.
You see, you're encouraging him. Don't buy him anything. All right, let's meet our next guest. Who is our next guest, Casey?
It would be.
What?
It would be Will Pendarvis.
Oh, the disc jockey. Yes. Will Pendarvis works here.
Wow.
Celebrities.
Here you go. Will, of course, does afternoons on the station.
Yes.
How you doing, Will?
Good.
And Will, what I know that you have a friendship with High Pitch Eric.
Yeah.
What is it?
I have a relationship. First of all, I want to say it's great to see High Pitched Eric here today because that means one less person's going to get pushed in front of a subway on the way to work this morning.
He's a psycho?
I don't think he's bleeding from his gums. I think he pulled a Jeffrey Dahmer on somebody.
He just ate him.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Loving, kind, a real people person. These are all words I would use to describe me. And even I can't put up with a guy.
Right.
He's out there every morning when I come into work.
Right.
He's out there. He calls me 3 times a day when I'm on the air.
Right.
And then when I go home at night, I live like 2 blocks from here.
Right.
I got to take a bus and a cab and a train
To lose him.
To lose him.
Oh.
It's like a scene out of the French Connection or something every night when I go home.
And he calls you every night. You talk on the phone to him every night.
Every day.
And what? Do you just hang up on him, or do you?
Does he have an agenda, or was he just calling? call him?
I think he just wants a job in radio or something. He wants to be on the air.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And also live remotes. When I go do a live broadcast somewhere,
Yeah.
who's the first person there and who's the last person to leave?
High pitch Eric.
Absolutely.
Do you have put this energy into getting a job, dude.
I know.
There is no money in just standing around watching us.
I know.
I do this live broadcast, and I have these T-shirts that say Will Pendarvis on them that K-Rock made up or whatever. And he keeps hounding me for one. So finally, I give him one, thinking that he's going to leave me alone. Little did I realize it's like feeding a stray dog.
Yeah, high pitch Eric.
He's going to hang around more and stuff. And then the worst part is he calls me the next day and says, "Hey, Will, I was wearing your Will Pendarvis shirt, and some girl came up to me and asked me if I was Will Pendarvis."
I told her, yeah. No, I told her no.
I was going to shoot myself.
Right.
You've pointed out on the air that I am not the most attractive man in the world.
You're way more attractive than high pitch Eric.
Yeah, I don't look like that.
No one looks like that.
I got one positive thing to say about high pitch Eric before I go.
Go ahead.
That is two things.
Yes.
Number one, the guy is loyal. You got to give him that.
Yeah.
And number two, he hasn't stabbed me yet.
Right.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Will Pendarvis, listen to him this afternoon in New York.
Yeah, he's
on the radio station. He's a good guy. I see he minds his own business.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. Quiet, unassuming.
Never bothers me. I'll tell you that.
Never heard him talk that much.
Oh, he's great.
High pitch Eric obviously can get under anybody's skin.
See, I like high pitch Eric because they don't allow him to get to me.
Right. I mean, all I ever do is see him. I see him standing there, but I say hi and goodbye. He never bothers me.
Right.
I didn't think he was such a bad guy.
Evidently, he's a real waste of human human tissue.
Mass, energy, everything.
High pitch Eric's dad is on the phone.
Wonderful.
Is this-
Eric, that's it. We're cutting you off. I had no idea you weren't brushing your teeth.
Be quiet.
We told you all these years to brush your teeth.
Be quiet.
Now you're bleeding from the gums.
Shut up.
Damn
Shut
you.
up.
I'm cutting you off.
Shut up. I'm
This
cutting
is
you
on your
off.
ass.
Shut up. Go to hell.
Don't tell me to shut up. I told you to respect me.
Shut up.
All right.
Hey, happy birthday anyway.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Dad.
One thing I have to ask, do you have brothers and sisters?
I have a sister.
Does she talk to you?
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
Not much.
Does she have a job? And does
Yeah, she talks like this. You never met his sister?
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Doug, you want to say something?
Oh, yes.
This is Doug Goodstein. He is an associate producer on my television show.
Yes. Just want to wish a happy and healthy birthday to a guy who is well-liked, fun to be around, always welcome at the Howard Stern Show. And, of course, who am I talking about? Eric, help me out.
Me.
Wrong, you schmuck. I'm talking about Martin Lawrence, whose birthday's the same day as you.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's a talented guy. You are a disgusting, fat, moronic slob.
Everybody hates you, Eric.
I can't stand you.
Do you know
And
that the people don't like you? Do you know it now?
Yeah.
But it sounds like they start out sort of liking you, or at least having sympathy for you, but you irritate them to the point that they can't like you.
You really don't like him, huh, Doug?
Well, I hate him. And
Really?
I don't use that word, and I get along with everyone. This is one guy who's the exception.
Hank the angry drunk.
Yeah, I have more tolerance for Hank than I do for this schmuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Tell us more.
Because, Howard, if someone calls you 15 times a day, after the first call you tell them, don't call me again, and then you get a call 5 minutes later, 10 minutes after that, 15 minutes, 4 voicemails, an email, a beep. I mean,
he thinks it's a shtick too. I see he's laughing.
No, it's not shtick. We don't like you.
Are you disturbed by what you're hearing?
Well, I'm lonely. That's why.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not a way to win
Find
friends.
an imaginary friend then.
Away.
That's how he gets you, though, because you start to feel sorry for him, and then as soon as you feel sorry for that loneliness, he takes full advantage of it. Again, 28 calls.
But he's
a
not
day.
that. Get a dog.
I have 2 cats at home.
Yeah, go play with them.
You know, I got to tell you, of all the people here, Doug really dislikes you the most, more than anyone.
He
I got another story.
calls me the most.
I completely forgot to tell you. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I was doing this thing. They were doing a supermodel search.
Yeah, yeah.
Go to a hotel.
Yeah.
Well, the woman that was running the thing called me, and she said, "Listen, do you have strange people that hang around the show?" And I go, "Well, some. Why?" She goes, "There's this guy here. He's scaring all the women. He's like a stalker. He's scaring the hell out of everyone." So I said, "Does he have a big ass and have a high voice?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's Eric. He's harmless, just annoying."
Right.
But you were scaring the women. They said you wouldn't leave. They asked you to leave many times, and you wouldn't.
When is this?
Like 2 weeks ago. You must get asked to leave everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, really.
I mean, how could you remember?
Distinguish.
You know, and another thing, like everyone else he shows up, like he has like some kind of link to this show. We did a shoot last week with John at Planet Hollywood.
Yeah.
And he's there. It's like, how on earth do you know? You appear at places like, do you follow us? Do you stalk us?
No. I knew there was a celebrity that was going to be there last Wednesday.
Yeah, but that's that instance. How about the other 20 times when you just like, we walk to a random shoot and there you are?
How do you know where they are?
He's not telling.
How do you know?
He follows us. He does.
No,
you
not.
got it.
How do you know where they're going to be?
No, because wherever I hear someone's doing an appearance, I just go over there.
Yeah, but why don't you like make a regular friend? Like instead of like trying to hook up with these guys who are working.
I should.
Yeah. Well, why the worship of people from the Howard Stern show? Why not just like hook up with a friend? I like having you on the show, but maybe you don't have to call people 20 times a day if you can make a regular friend.
Big Black is going to be on the show, but I know High Pitch Eric even annoyed him.
Really?
That he stopped taking his calls.
It's like, you know what it is? Airtime is Eric's heroin, so he'll do whatever he can to get this, just that little moment that he can live off of for another month till he gets another moment.
Right.
I think he's loving this right now.
Yeah, you love this, right?
You having a good time at your birthday party?
Do you like this? Do you like hearing how despised you are? I mean, seriously.
Well, it's true what's going on, what they're saying about me.
Right.
Did you like your dad? Right? Are you going to talk to your dad and say, "Hey, Dad, did you hear me on the show this morning?"
No, he doesn't listen to the show.
Probably.
That's why he likes coming here. We should just let his dad start listening.
I want to talk to his dad.
Yeah.
Does your dad ever say to you at some point, like, hey, listen, within 6 months, get a job? Or, I mean, is there any pressure?
Did you ever have a job?
I had a job, yeah.
What was it?
I worked for an accounting firm.
Doing what? You were the mail guy? The mailroom guy?
Yeah.
And what happened? How'd you lose your job?
You know, that's...
It's a long story.
No,
I got about 20 phone calls from him offering to clean the urinals at the E office. That's how desperate he is. So he does want to work. It's just I don't think he can find
But he
anything.
wants to work around here with you.
Yeah, that's the last
Can't you be a janitor, like somewhere?
I'm trying to look.
How did you lose your job?
By going on the show here.
By being on the show.
Is that right? Why? Because you kept being late for work, or they just didn't want you on the show at all?
Well, they didn't want me on the show, and I was late for work too.
Wow.
He actually worked at a reputable accounting firm. So
right.
That probably didn't.
That wasn't exciting enough. Yeah.
I can't get over it. Like, pull your shirt up. Have you checked yourself for breast cancer? I was watching Richard Roundtree last night.
Sad clown.
All right, here's High Pitch Eric's sister. Hi.
Hi.
Shut
up.
What can we do for you, High Pitch Eric's sister?
Excuse me?
I said, what can we do for you?
I just want to wish my twin brother a happy birthday.
All right, thank you. All right, is there anybody else
Can I just
on
wrap
the
up?
birthday show?
I got him a present. I got, to do us all a favor, because it's inevitable you're coming back, I got you some deodorant, and I got your very special gift in my pocket. And
What is that?
Yeah, it's right over here, Eric. That's for you, buddy.
Oh,
Okay?
the FU finger.
Ooh.
You
Happy
really don't
birthday.
like him.
No, don't call me ever again, please. Thank
Doug
you.
really, really, really despises him. Doug is like he's the lead guy.
So is the BO a regular thing? He always has that.
Do you shower?
I shower every day.
But do you sweat a lot? Is that the problem?
Yeah.
All
Because
right.
you know why? Because he's so fat and out of shape. Like, if you just spent an hour a day running around the block instead of standing out front, you'd probably be better off.
Yeah, you should walk around this building, not stand here.
Well, a few weeks ago, I tried to run around the tennis stadium by where I live, and I almost dropped dead halfway.
Yeah, but you don't do nothing for 29 years and then run around a stadium. Walk for a few weeks.
That's funny.
Yeah, why don't you walk every day?
I walk every day by where I live.
Right.
Yeah.
And then start jogging. You don't have to run that fast.
You got to ask him the first thing you do when you leave here. Are you going to leave here and go call Doug?
No. No, I'm going to go.
Who's the first person?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go to a bar and drink.
You're going to drink.
Yeah.
You're not going to make any more calls to these guys?
No.
You're not going to call any more weathermen or go to any more weatherman funerals or anything like that?
No.
That's a lie. He's lying.
No.
Who's our next guest?
Howard, we just got two more people that want to wish him a happy birthday party. First, it's Richie from me, and then it's Ronnie the Mun Super.
All right.
Yeah,
This is Richie.
Richie deals with him a lot.
How come you deal with him so much, Richie?
Because he calls the E office just all the time.
Right, and you answer the phone over there?
Yeah, sometimes like, Doug just passes him off to me.
Oh, okay.
So you have to handle it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He's,
All right.
He's Doug's Baba Booey. That's the problem.
Right, right.
Eric, you dumb dick. Let me tell you something. On New Year's Eve, Doug and I were going to throw a party.
Right.
He calls up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Can I come over? I go, hold on a second. I put him on hold for 45 minutes.
Right.
I leave. I forget him.
Right.
I come back. He's still on hold. So I pick up the phone. I go, you still there? He goes, yeah. I go, you're an idiot. And I hang up on him.
Right.
An hour later, calls up again. Up until 11 o'clock, New Year's Eve.
Oh, my God.
You were calling, trying to come to a party.
That's so sick.
Dude, yes.
No, not till 11 o'clock.
Yeah. What, 10:30?
No, probably.
Why don't you let him go to the party?
Please. No.
Would you have ruined the party?
No.
You would not.
I'm funny at a party when I drink.
Really?
He scares people.
He does.
He really does.
Yeah, he does. He scares
If you don't
people.
know- if you don't know Eric and you see him for the first time, like I remember my first meeting with him, which is how he got on the show. He showed up to an appearance, and he shook my hand and slimed.
I know it's all wet.
And
It's
then-
true. Who would have him at a
And
party?
then walked with me for blocks, and it's weird if you don't know him.
And I take the train in the morning.
Right.
Sometimes, because he lives in Queens, so do I. I see him on the train, and he's staring at me,
Oh.
waiting for me to acknowledge him. And I have to like either run to another car, or I have to like just stare at the floor for a 40-minute ride. Just
Really?
want to make eye contact.
You don't want to talk to him.
Oh, it's like a gnome, just like a troll, staring at the back of my head for a 40-minute train ride. It's disturbing. Don't you get it?
I do, but did I see you at Wendy's when you went to a movie?
I went to go see when Star Wars came out, and
Yeah.
he's, hi, get me on the show tomorrow. I want to give a review about the movie. Dude, you are
Everywhere you go, you run into him.
Yeah, it's like a fungus. You can't get rid of him.
How do you know, Eric? How do you get all this information on where everyone's going to be every minute?
I don't know.
You don't even know. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to find anybody from the show. How do you know?
Actually, there is a website where people show up.
There's a website?
Yeah.
They tell you where people are going to be?
Yeah.
But you mean just for appearances?
For appearances.
Right, but how do you
Yeah,
know?
but how do you know where the shoots are going to be? And
Are you an alien? Is there an antenna in your head?
No.
Can you read minds?
And then I heard a really bizarre rumor about him too, Howard.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to know if it's true. Is it true that you were on AOL trying to pick up chicks by giving out like my home address and stuff?
No.
Not that
He's not going to admit to
No, seriously, I got banned for 30 days on AOL.
You're even annoying when you're on AOL.
That's
Wow.
that's like the last lifeline for you. If we cut you off and AOL cut you off, what will you do?
I don't know.
AOL cut you off. So what do you do now? You used to be online all the time.
Stalks us. That's what he does.
No, I'm going to see if I can use another internet service.
Right.
But that explains why he upped his whole appearances here, hanging around the building. It makes sense. The last 2 weeks, you've
He's
been here more than ever.
nonstop, huh?
If you sign on a different ID, on a different name, you can get right back on AOL. I've been banned a couple of times myself.
Why tell him how to get around?
Well, see, I feel bad for him.
Hey, Howard, get sucked in.
No, I'm not going to get sucked
Don't
in.
get sucked
It's like a Twilight Zone. He sucks you in.
Really does.
With that cute little afro wig.
It's like a leech. It's like trying to pull a leech off your body.
Right, no, I'm not getting sucked in. I've heard enough bad stories. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, I talked to one of the girls on AOL that he tried to pick up, and they said that was true. He said he was giving away the home address of everyone on the show.
No,
Really?
See,
Is that not true?
I don't think he has it to give, but I think he offers it.
No, I
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
Right.
No, I don't.
Then he makes up fake addresses to try to get.
Do you know
money.
where Gary lives?
No.
Well, the girl told me where he lives. Told me pretty
I
close.
don't know where anyone lives.
Eric.
No, I don't know where anyone lives.
Eric, do you know where everyone lives?
No.
Definitely lying.
No.
All right. All right, who is next?
What Eric's got to understand is that we laugh at him, not with him.
All right.
You got to understand that. And I got you a present. I got you some scented sponges to hold in your hand. 'Cause, dude, you need these badly. So take them in good health, all right?
All right, thank you, Richie. That kid's a good
I
kid.
have never.
I never heard him say a bad word about anyone.
Oh, he's a quite nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Howard, now it's Ronnie, the limo driver.
All right, is he the last one?
He's the last one.
All right, Ronnie the limo driver.
Pretty annoying people who are associated
How
with
long
the
has
show.
this gone on at this intensity?
I didn't know any of
Quite a
this.
while.
Me neither.
Quite a while. It's got to be anywhere between 9 months and a year.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Ronnie, you have the last word at the birthday party.
Well, first of all, there's nobody more annoying than Melrose Larry, but he comes real close.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
He hangs around this building more than anybody else because Larry doesn't live here. But if he lived here, it would be a
He'd be
close
here every
second.
day.
Right.
Second of all, he stinks. It's like unbelievable. This man reeks.
Right.
He claims he showers every day. I don't see where he showers.
Right. Do you shower every day?
Stinks.
Do you use deodorant?
Yeah.
What do you shower with stinky water?
Do you wash your buttocks and your testicles?
Yes.
and
you do.
under your
Yes.
arms?
What time did you get up this morning?
About 4:30.
And you took a shower.
Yeah.
And at 6 o'clock you already stink. How is that possible?
Because he's lying.
Unless you ran from your home to here, which we know you can't do.
No, I ran from my house to the train station.
Do you use soap?
Yeah.
If you walk into the green room now and smell his clothes,
Really?
it's like the whole room
Maybe you don't wash your
stinks.
clothes.
Yeah, maybe
I do.
You do?
How often?
Every Sundays.
So, but you might wear the same outfit every day for a week and then wash it.
No.
He wears the same clothes all the time.
Yeah.
He's got
not
that
really.
same sweat outfit and that
I
same,
didn't wear this
that
yesterday.
same Nike jacket and that stupid hat he wears.
Right.
Well, it is appropriate for him to wear sweat clothes. That's what.
So you reek.
Yeah, because I sweat a lot.
Right.
Have you gone to a doctor about your sweating?
No. I don't know which doctor handles sweat.
I'll tell you what. I'm a doctor. You know why you sweat? You're fat.
No, it's worse than that.
How much do you weigh? 250?
He's got a problem. Fat people who don't sweat
about
like
250, 260.
Yeah, that means 280, 290.
280, 290, right.
Then he hangs out with this guy who dresses in women's clothes.
No, I don't.
And they run up and down the street together in his neighborhood.
Oh man.
No, I don't.
Yeah, he does. Look at him. He's
No,
laughing. He's smiling. Look at him.
Actually, there was a fair by where I live yesterday.
Yeah.
And this guy, his name is Elliot, and he took his clothes off and was dancing in front of McDonald's.
Yeah,
and what are you doing there?
The guy stands up. He goes and he sits on the hood of a car and he takes pictures of, in women's clothes. This guy hangs out with him.
Yeah, let's weigh High Pitch Shark. Bring in that scale.
Got a problem.
Eric, if you if you admitted you were gay, your whole life would change because A, there's nothing wrong with being gay, and B, it would finally open it up so that you could just date guys and not be ashamed. And not friends. You would be
Maybe
lonely.
you would take care of yourself.
Are you?
No.
You could get laid in like 2 hours.
Do you fantasize about men?
No, because I want a girl for myself.
He fantasizes in general because, like, the day that they had, you guys did the breast painting.
Yeah.
He's standing outside the building at 5:30 in the morning. He hooked up with some chick on AOL, I guess.
Yeah.
And she told him she was going to come down here and get her breast painted by you, and then she was going to sleep with him here for a couple of days.
Right.
But of course, he's still waiting out in the driveway for her.
Yeah.
And she never showed up. She made
I can't believe it.
However does that happen, that girls say they're going to meet you and don't show up?
A lot.
So you're always going places and being stood up.
Yeah.
Eric, what happened to your job you were supposed to get with Chef Bobby?
I'm waiting for an opening still.
Oh, please. If he's with Chef Bobby, I'm leaving.
No, he was going to at another restaurant, not the one here.
Oh, all right. All right. I mean, I like to see you working.
Dishwasher. They were going to put him on as a dishwasher.
That's good. Maybe some of the soap will get on him.
Yeah.
His hands are wet anyway.
Anything else you want to say, Ronnie? Or you
No, that's it.
That's pretty much
I guess
it.
that's enough to fry him.
Right.
When he laughs, his breasts jiggle like a woman's.
Hey, Howard, there's one more thing I just found out about. There's another DJ here at the station who says Eric threatens him with physical violence.
Really?
Who's that?
This is Crazy Cabbie. All
right, bring in Crazy Cabbie. Here's Crazy Cabbie.
I like Crazy Cabbie.
Crazy Cabbie's a new guy here.
Is he the nighttime guy?
How could you be annoying Crazy Cabbie already? He just started.
I know. He's a nice guy.
He calls up nightly. He stalks Kane. Kane is a beautiful man, by the way.
Right.
And he begs to get on the air. He's offered me food, alcohol. I don't drink anymore. Sex. He's offered me
No, I
sex
didn't. No,
to
I
get on
didn't.
the air with Kane.
No, I did not.
This morning in the green room, he's saying, "Call Kane. Let Kane wish me a happy birthday."
Oh, man.
Howard, I have the solution to the problem.
Right.
I challenge you now to a wrestling match. If I pin you and hold your shoulders down anywhere, anytime for 3 seconds, you will not stand on this block ever again or bother anybody in this building.
No.
He won't do
He ain't doing that.
He's challenged me with physical violence in the lobby.
Did you challenge Crazy Cabbie with physical violence?
No.
You're lying.
No, actually, the first time I did, but it was...
You did, see?
It was,
You did.
Great, Cabbie, it was just for fun. I love you.
You don't love me, bleeding gums.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Eric. Would you wrestle Kane? Would that be okay? Would you wrestle Kane?
I guess Yeah, I would.
Admit you're gay, dude. Just
I'm not.
come out with
I'm not.
it.
I'm not.
Nothing wrong with it.
Let the city of New York know.
And all of America.
Come on. Let everybody know what they know already.
Beam with gay pride.
Could you imagine kissing him? Can you say pyorrhea? Get a toothbrush, brother. Hey, by the way, happy birthday, loser! I want a piece of you because you challenged me. I'm ready anytime. Get on the scale. Let's see how much you
Get
weigh.
on the scale. Come on.
What
Let's see.
happened that he threatened you?
Well, he said that if I didn't put him on the air with Kane, he was gonna beat my ass. And I was like, okay. I spent 5 years in the 82nd Airborne, brother. Anytime you're ready.
Yeah, you're a tough guy. I can
Anytime
see
you're
that.
ready.
I can see that. All right, high pitch. High pitch. Get it. He's
Look at
got
that.
shoes. How much do you weigh, dude?
It says 218. I don't buy that.
Come on.
218.
Zero that scale?
There's no way he weighs 218.
I think it probably goes up to 3, so it's probably 518.
I probably let her out.
Dude, you are a load.
Yeah, you're a load.
He's got man boobs. Look.
He's a she-male.
You cannot embarrass him.
What?
Yeah, try again.
It says envy. It says envy because that's what you have for me.
God.
Dude, you are now.
This
It's
is some birthday.
216.
How much is it? 216.
So that's got to be
You know,
516.
He
Right.
looks heavier than he is.
I say we have a pay-per-view wrestling match, Howard.
Yes, and I would be there for that.
I will take you, and I will destroy you. And if I win, if you win fair and square, hell, I'll let you be the producer of the Kane Show.
Right.
Huh? You get to be next to the man you so love.
Why do you like Kane so much?
Yeah. Why do you like Kane so much?
He's a sexy
I don't
man.
know, man.
Why,
I
'cause
don't
he's
know.
hot?
I like to say hello to him every now and then.
Howard, this is the whole deal. This is the whole gay thing. He can't explain his feelings for
Dude,
Kane.
and you do smell, man.
Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
man.
You might not want to wrestle him. You might get that stank all over you.
better not
It'd be
smell
worth
like
it just to get him out of here.
All right.
Just to get him off the block. That would be the rule. You could never. Don't touch me. Make me cringe. Dude, don't touch me.
Look at you.
I'll take you right here, right now. You guys want to do it?
No.
I will, just to get him off the block, I will do it right here.
You would do it right here.
I would do it right here.
Right
I
here
would
you would do
risk
it.
the smell.
It's unbelievable.
I was going to say, how can you wrestle him when you don't want to touch him?
Well, you know what? I would do that just for the fine folks.
Just for the show.
Just for the show.
You have to bathe in tomato juice when you're done.
All right. Are we done with your birthday tribute? You got to admit, this was some birthday tribute. What is it?
Hey, Howard, just one more thing. I think that the reason why he was so light on the scale is because he had the shoes on, the big clown shoes,
right?
And all of his weight was on the scale. If you want to try it again,
all right, go ahead.
Take your shoes off.
Take your shoes off. I don't believe you weigh 218.
Oh, dude, 218. One of his legs weighs 218.
I think it's 518.
218. How tall are you, Eric?
6'1".
6'1". No, you weigh more than 218.
Oh, dude, you just smell so
Go ahead. All right, there's 230.
230. All right.
But look at wait now. Look at how big he is. I'm gonna get on that scale.
Right, go ahead. How much do you weigh?
You gotta press the thing there.
Crazy Cabby, how much do you weigh?
I think I weigh about 300 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. I carry it well though.
Dude, you must have muscle.
It says 224. I know I weigh more than that.
That scale's messed
That scale is wrong.
You gotta get a new scale.
I'm telling you, Eric weighs at least 500 pounds.
Oh, jeez.
No, dude.
Well, this was
Let's see his gut.
No, I can't.
Let me see your gut.
Take the string off.
Yeah, strip him.
I don't know.
Look, and he knows how to turn around.
Is that the most vile thing you've ever seen?
Eric is very fat.
I think you and Kane, no way.
You and Kane.
You know he's got funny body hair too.
Oh wait, we got a real scale now.
All right,
It's
here
got
comes
a marble top.
Yeah, this is a real scale. Go ahead, step on that.
305.
305.
There we go.
How could he be
Wow.
that big?
You weigh 305 pounds?
I guess so.
Imagine
Wow.
how happy he was when it first read 205.
Yeah.
Turn around, Eric.
Turn around.
He's got a big patch of hair right in the lower middle of his back.
Let's see. Turn around. Let's see it. Let's turn around. Turn around. All right. Turn around. Turn around.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Wow.
Stretch.
So what do you think?
I think, well, look.
We wrestle, and if I win, he leaves us alone. And I say
He
us,
won't do it. He
'cause
knows he'll
doesn't
lose.
just bother you guys.
Right.
I think he bothers everybody who walks into this building.
Wait a minute.
Right. He does.
He bothered Julie Slater.
I'm sure he does. I don't know.
I'm sure he does.
Do you bother Julie? That's a good question.
No.
Why?
No, she's a woman.
She's
He
a
only
woman.
bothers guys.
I call her once in a while when he
But
was
she's on the bottom of your list when all the guys are busy, isn't she?
I think so.
Wow.
Will you
think this
wrestle
is-
me?
No.
Come on.
No.
What contest can we do or something to just have a match, me and you?
How about you and I having a race?
All right, I'll race you.
What kind of
A race.
what race could you win?
A foot race.
Sack race.
A foot race.
There it is. He made the challenge. I accept.
You accept the foot race.
I accept
How
the foot
far
race.
do they have to run?
It doesn't matter. I ran
length
10
of
miles
the
a day
hall.
for 5 years.
Right.
Anything. Where are we running? What day? You set it up.
Listen, Eric, you couldn't.
He made the challenge. He can't back out. You lose. You leave us alone.
I say let's do it Saturday.
This Saturday.
No, let's do it on the air.
Yeah, let's do it on the air.
You could just run up
gotta know.
57th from 5th to 6th.
All right, here's the deal. 1 week. What's today?
Today's Monday.
All right, today's Monday. How about 2 weeks from today? To
right.
give you a chance
Give
to
you a
train.
chance to get it. We don't want you to die.
You're not going to train, are you?
No, I ain't training.
You don't need to train.
No.
And neither is high pitch Eric. Let me
And I'm fatter than him. I
Now,
bet
what
I weigh more
happens?
than him.
What happens if High Pitch wins?
I will get him a date with Kane.
Now, what if he backs off?
He won't back off.
You ain't winning.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, look at how
I will take care of it for the sake for the sake of.
Now, when you say a date, he gets to go out with Kane for a whole
He gets to
night?
go hang out with Kane for a whole night, and I'll pay for the whole damn thing.
He is excited about
Yeah,
that.
he's digging that. You can see. Look at the smile.
But if I win, you're done. You do not step on this block ever again, or bother us, or email us, or call us. And we have a written contract.
Right. Are you a man enough to make that agreement? That you can
Is that only for your show?
No, all shows.
Oh, no, the building in general. The phone lines.
It's a restraining order.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
That's a restraining order. You have to have a blanket restraining order.
Can't come on the block.
This is what crazy. What did you say? What did you say?
I'm gonna beat him in that race.
You are.
You know what, Howard? This is so scary because he's so in love with Kane and he's so gay. It could be like one of those women who lifts up the card.
And there's no. There's.
Hey, Eric, tell me something. Just in like 25 words or less, tell me what is it about Kane that you like so much? Describe it.
Because I watch him on TV.
Yeah.
And he's got a good personality.
What else?
Great ass. I mean, no, good personality. He's got a good sense of humor, and that's what I like about him.
And he's got big hands.
That was like a personal.
And 2 balls.
Like I said, I heard all I needed to know when he doesn't bother Julie. It's about the guy.
It is.
The TV show is saying they could line it up right now. We could get this over with in 2 seconds.
Well, are you ready, Eric?
I'm ready, and I don't even have my running shoes on.
What are you wearing for shoes?
I got some Doc Martens on.
And you'll
Old reliable.
You'll race them right now.
I'll race them, dress pants and all.
Really?
Eric's only got those clown shoes.
Eric's got his sneakers on.
Don't you want to wear sneakers?
Dude, it doesn't matter.
No.
You'll win.
I would win.
You better
by
win.
sheer will just for you to leave us alone.
The only thing is, I have Skechers on, and that's not right. Because
I'm wearing Doc Martens.
I need my high tops, which are home.
Well, let's set it up for whenever.
Come on, you big pussy. Take them on now.
Come on, you girl.
Catch his hair time.
What's the matter, you
Come
girl?
on, fat ass.
I need my high tops, because...
Oh, come on.
Dude, you need a sports bra is what you need.
No, let me tell you, if I have my high tops, then it could be you.
All right.
What, you got PF Flyers at home?
You want to get them right now? You want high tops? Or are you going to be a man and racing those stupid sneakers you're wearing, those Gilligan's Island sneakers?
Where are we going to race?
Right on the street.
Right down
Somebody
here.
could go get those sneakers.
Right now. I'll take a commercial break. We'll line it up. Let's get it over with.
I can race with these sneakers.
Yeah, you can race with those. He's got on Doc Martens. He's not even wearing sneakers.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, you're gonna race him now. Seriously, Eric.
Kane.
Dude,
If you do not beat Crazy Cabby, you have a restraining order. You're not allowed to call anyone from the show, and you're not allowed to
Be in the building.
Be in the building.
That means you got to leave Steve, the building guy, alone.
What, does that mean I can't call the show here?
That's right.
Well,
and he has to shower. Somebody hoses him down.
The only contact you can have with the show if you have something interesting going on, you can make one call a day to KC. That's it. That's it.
He would like that.
But
That's
it has to be with something interesting.
Yeah.
Right, you can't just say, "Oh, this is my one call of the day." You have
You
to
don't
say,
get one call a day.
All right, I got to take a break. All right. What is it?
Yeah, they can do this now if you want.
Yeah, we're going to do it now. Is anyone betting on high pitch?
No.
Look at that belly. I've never seen anything like
High
that.
pitch. But if you win, you can continue to bother everyone.
And you get a date.
And you get a date with Kane, our nighttime DJ.
He's not going to finish.
Well, what if
Who is dating Rachel Hunter, but he'll have to go out on a date with you.
Maybe Rachel will tag along.
Right.
But what if Kane doesn't want to do this?
I will make sure it happens.
Crazy Cabby works with him, right? You work with that guy.
Yes, I produce the Kane Show Monday through Friday, 6 to 10.
So there you go.
Plug-ola.
Kane's got to do whatever he says.
Howard, isn't this? I mean, this is definitely gay. I mean,
He's in love with
out of the
Kane.
club.
You're in love with Kane, admit it.
So you want to go for a carriage ride around the bar? I don't let that on Kane one of these days.
Are you in love with Kane?
I love his show, yeah.
Would you perform oral sex on Kane?
No. Oh, yeah.
You would not.
Even for
Would you
$5,000?
let Kane?
No.
Would you let Kane perform on you?
No.
Come on, Eric. You
I just wouldn't.
Dude, you could see his mind racing in those beady little smelly eyes. We're going to race. I'm going to race.
You're going to race. You're going to race.
I'm gonna race.
All right.
We're
This
gonna
is good.
have-
All right. I'm going to take a break.
All right.
Crazy Cabby, you've issued a
What
challenge.
a birthday show.
I admire your manliness.
Hey.
This is great what you're doing. You get rid of Eric for us once and
Yes.
for all.
Are we doing it on 57th Street?
Whatever you want.
Where are we doing it, guys?
57th or 56th. Probably 56th.
You're going to race to the end of the block?
Yeah, from 5th to 6th.
All right.
That's it.
You're going to go from 5th to 6th.
Or you know what? We're halfway down the block. You can race
5th to
to 6th and back. That's probably 200 yards.
No, it should be one direction.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Just go from 5th to 6th.
Right, one foot race.
He ain't even going to make it halfway.
Yeah, so from 5th Avenue to 6th Avenue.
I'll smoke a cigarette while I'm running.
Really? Good.
Give him an advantage.
He could beat him with Doug on
I'll
his
smoke
back.
a Camel.
But you can see that
You smoke a non-filtered cigarette while
I
you're
will
running.
smoke a non-filtered cigarette while running against you, you fat lump of love smell.
You know why Cabby can kick his ass?
Right.
Because even though Cabby's a little heavy now, the guy had some discipline in his life.
Well, you can see he's got an athletic build.
He's got some muscle.
Eric's had no discipline ever.
Yeah, but
I don't
Eric's
need
playing for
sneakers.
something, though. He's playing.
Yeah,
He
but
really
Eric's
wants
going to
this
get a
thing.
date with
Yeah, but
Kane.
Look at the
God.
belly. Stare
Look at
the
the
belly.
breasts.
Stare at that belly and tell me where's he going to go.
I'm excited that Eric can't set foot in the building
I
anymore.
asked him earlier if he shaved, but he just said that the shirt rubs the hair off.
But Howard, now, what happens if Eric calls us anyway, even if he loses?
You just hang up on him.
Well, then I have to have him arrested.
There you go. It's
Now, Eric, are you a
he
man enough to stick to the bet? Because then I'll be mad.
You don't want to piss
We
off.
won't put you on
No.
the air anymore.
No.
Are you man enough to stick to the bet?
Here, I have
Are you gonna
it.
run backwards?
No, he's going to run forwards.
Dude,
I
I'm just
have
going to
it.
beat you in a foot race. That was the bet, right?
The way to make Eric comply, if he ever breaks the rules after he loses, he never gets on the air again.
All right.
There you go.
That's it.
What happened?
If you break the rules, if you lose and you break the rules, you're banned for life. You'll never get back, even with something good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that face.
I don't want that to happen.
See, he never intended.
So then win your race, and you get your
badass
date with
out.
Kane.
Kick his ass, you big chubby homo.
Actually, do you play basketball?
Oh,
Yes, I
no,
do.
now he wants to change the
That's a
challenge.
challenge.
On Sega.
No, I mean,
You don't play basketball, do you?
No, well, I can shoot. I mean, I don't.
Right. But you're not a guy who plays every
no,
weekend.
I don't. You know what sport I play? I play sex, man. That's all I play.
Right.
I wish I could play one-on-one in basketball.
I'm sure you want to play something
I
one-on-one
would
with
bet on
balls.
Cabby on that, too.
How about football?
Decathlon.
Dude, we're
It's a
racing.
foot
That's
race.
set. You made the challenge. I accepted. You turned down the wrestling match.
Right.
Yeah, but if we wrestle, then you're gonna hurt me, man.
Dude, I wouldn't hurt you.
All right. Get ready to run.
I swear,
This
as
is
we're
for you.
talking, his belly is getting bigger.
Yeah. This is. Can you suck that gut in at all? Yeah. Thank you.
His boobs just got bigger.
So that means if I lose, that means if I lose, I'm banned from the show.
No.
If you lose, you have to stay away from the building and stop bothering Crazy Cabby and everyone
Gary,
else.
John,
Yeah,
Rob,
everyone.
You can
Casey.
make one call to Casey if you have something interesting.
If you lose, you stay away. But if you have something interesting, we'll let you back on.
Right.
If you violate that agreement, you're just never on ever
In
again.
other words, you
Right.
can call once a day, Eric. This is what
That's
no,
it.
not once a day.
But you can't hang out
Once
in
a
the
day
lobby
if you got something
If
interesting.
you
and
have
assault
something
people.
By the way,
with
he
your
has
sweaty palms.
he has no ability to know if he's interested.
No, yeah,
or not.
exactly.
All right, all right.
So it's once a day.
Okay, so here it is.
Hey, Howard, what about a little head start? Just a one step. One step for Eric.
Why do you want him to win?
I mean, yeah.
So you chickening out?
The bleeding gums already have a head
I
start.
mean, look,
Right.
I mean, I'm about to be in tears because I miss you guys if I lose.
Oh God.
This is like the best birthday
Do you
present
want?
ever. 'cause
Do you want a date with Kane or not?
Date.
A date, a full blown out date.
Don't you
Put
have
a
any
picture
faith
of
in
Kane on
yourself?
the finish line, Howard.
Yeah.
Dinner, candle.
limo?
Can he have dinner and candlelight with
Sure,
Kane?
Sure.
Man,
I'll
I
serve
mean,
it.
I'm scared if I lose, I'm just.
You made the challenge. It's already been accepted. There's
You
no
won't
backing
get
out.
Kane and you won't have the show.
If you
Oh,
back out,
dear.
You don't love Kane
banned
so
for
much
life.
that you're gonna try and fight for Kane's love?
Making this hard.
Eric, what are you going to back out? What are you
Kane's gonna kill me.
If
You
I
realize
lose,
that?
if I lose,
If you lose, you
Eric.
can still call like once
Hey, poor
a day.
Kane has to go out on a date.
Oh, I
You
still
should
be on
lose
the
on
show?
purpose.
Yeah, you can still be on the show. He's not saying I can do the show.
You could be on the show when it merits it.
Yes.
But if you violate that agreement, even
You
when you have
can't
something good, you
stand
can't
down
do
there.
anything.
No more stalking, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's a restraining order.
But you know what? The only thing I want to point out is when has Eric ever called with something that was good?
No, never.
It's never good.
Right. Crazy Cabby's poking High Pitch Eric in the belly.
I mean, I want a girl for my birthday too, and it's hard for me.
I'll get a
What?
girl there. It'll be a twosome.
You want
Come on.
We'll have a menage a trois.
No, he's saying I
I'm not-
want Kane, but I want a girl too.
Well, why don't you have Kane and then you'll go out and find a girl? Once you get the stank on you, you'll be able to get a girl.
I mean,
Once you and Kane get married, everyone will want you.
You realize Kane is home sweating, thinking there's a
Right,
chance Cabby's going to break his leg in
yeah,
a
but Cabby
pothole.
could fall
Right.
down.
I think that he wants to be able to look at a girl while Kane does stuff to him, and that way he can say he's still straight.
there's no
Right.
girls on the phone right now who want to go out.
Wait, there is
One.
there is a girl.
Oh, there is.
There is a girl. I have to be honest. Yes, Sharon, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, what do you want to say?
I wanted to say that I'm an attorney who does a lot of domestic violence and restraining order laws, and I'm volunteering to help you with the restraining order when he violates, because the guy's nuts and he's going to violate it.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you, Sharon.
No problem.
So
And I would
you don't want to go out.
Counseling as well, because he's nuts.
You don't want to go out on a date with him, do you?
No, I definitely don't.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Sharon.
Wow.
You're
You know
very
what?
welcome.
No one's going on a date because I'm going to whoop that fat stank right down the block. That's it. It's
All right.
gonna be
I
all
have
done.
to take a break.
All right.
Eric,
Eric, are you willing?
are you ready to race for your love for Kane? You'll have a wonderful dream date with Kane if you win.
You can't back out.
Candlelight.
Candlelight, the gorgeous Kane.
Tavern on the Green. When will it happen?
Star of stage.
When will it
and
happen? When will the date happen?
screen.
Within the week.
Yeah.
Within the week.
I will take care of it, but
Yeah,
it's not going to
Kane's
happen because
here.
I'm going to beat you.
Right.
Handily.
If you win, it should change. Not only will you go out to Kane, but you'll have his ear. You'll be able to tell him all the great ideas you have.
Cabby,
for the
can
radio.
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can you arrange, because you are the producer of
Yes.
the Kane show,
Yes.
that Kane will even take a picture with Eric and Kane will have his shirt off?
Oh yeah, I can make that happen, Howard. I know I can. I know Kane well.
on the phone?
He'll do that for me.
He's sleeping. He's working.
He has a
Kane,
life.
do you think Kane would take his shirt off and pose next to Eric?
If he won't, I will.
All right, good. Someone will take their
Can I
shirt
be
off.
on this VH1 show?
No, that's
Yeah,
that's
not-
Yeah, I don't
He
have
has
anything
nothing to do with that.
How would we explain that?
Right.
Let me see that. Is that
We
a,
got this fat, smelly guy with a really bad voice. Can we put him on VH1, please?
yeah, is that a picture of Kane right there? Let me see that picture. This is what you're playing
That's
for.
an old picture.
Well, wait a second.
Let me see that.
Vavoom.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe I'll race
How
the
do you?
cat.
Yeah, wait. get your shoes. You got your high top.
I don't even have
There
high
it is.
tops.
That could be yours. High pitch. That is it.
Oh, is that a contract?
We got a contract here too. They just wrote up a contract.
You know, I'm looking at Kane. I want to race too.
Hey, Kevin.
And you know what the great thing about Kane is? He's
Yeah.
really actually a nice guy,
Yeah,
too.
he's a good
And
guy.
Eric's not lying. He's a hell of a guy.
Right. Well, that's a dream date.
Right.
And he's a
You
good
know, in
kisser,
fact,
too.
you know, if you get to be friends with Kane, you know what Kane does every weekend in the winter, right?
No.
He takes his motorhome to wherever the Vikings are playing. So
Yes.
maybe you'll get to go in the motorhome and go see the Vikings play with him.
You know, that was funny. You were talking about the Vikings on April Fool's Day. You told them Randy Moss got traded.
Yeah.
Right. You fooled him and he fell
Well,
for it.
he totally blew me out of the water. I
I
was trying
see.
to fool the listener.
But imagine being in a motorhome going to, say,
Didn't
Minneapolis.
Right.
With Kane.
With Kane.
With Kane.
I've been in the motorhome. It's a nice motorhome.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe Eric could visit the motorhome
he's
if he wins the race.
You know, you guys are adding way too much.
Yeah, all right. That's too
All
much.
right,
Yeah.
I can't
You can't make
speak for
that
Kane's
happen.
personal life.
Could he
but
co-host a day on the air with Kane?
Can he visit the Kane show and be on the air with
Yeah.
Kane?
There you go.
All right.
There you go, Eric.
Look at that.
that will be the beginning of the date.
That'll be
For
okay.
my birthday, can I do out to lunch today?
No, did you hear this? At the beginning of the date with Kane, you get to be on the air with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at him light up.
I wish I could have my own radio show.
I know, but you don't.
Howard, if I lose this race, I'm gonna be out of a job. So
I
if
know.
you guys are hiring.
We'll find something for you to do.
All right.
That's what- you know, Eric had an ad on the internet, to help out any morning shows that needed him. How many responses did you get on that?
Probably about 2.
True.
Why aren't you working?
I don't know.
All right, listen. Are you going to race or not?
I'm going to race.
You're going to race. Okay, let's take it. Good. This is good. We're gonna take a break. And then the race will occur.
Are you going to put a shirt on, or are you going to race just like
I'm
that?
going to put a shirt on.
You are.
Might hold you back.
Hey, Eric, you're faster without the shirt on. You know that, right?
No, I'm going to put a shirt on.
You should do it without the shirt.
Yeah, really.
I'll do it without the shirt if you do it without the shirt.
Right.
No, it's going to be cold out there.
What are you?
You're going to work up a sweat.
You've got more blubber than a walrus.
Grizzly.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, there's going to be a big race. Finally, we're going to get High Pitch Eric off the show, hopefully, or he's going to win a date with Kane.
Right.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
So, Eric, what's going on? Tell me what's going
Having
on.
a full race with Crazy Cat.
Now, why? What are you going to win?
A date with Kane.
A date with Kane?
Yeah.
Now, why do you want that?
Why? I don't know. I want to hang out with Kane. I like Kane.
Now, what do you think your chances are?
My chances are, I'm gonna be a Crazy Cabbie in the foot race.
You're going to beat him, huh?
Yeah.
Are you upset with Cabby for actually setting this up?
Yeah, I'm upset with Cabby. I had no idea. I'm listening to it going, date with me. What's up with it? He puts me in a tight spot. Do I piss Howard off if Cabby loses? Cabby's got arthritic knees, which I don't think he mentioned to anybody. So I'm sitting there thinking, all I can think of is yeah, they're both fat. But Cabby, when it gets human, the guy can't move. He walks like an 80-year-old woman with his hips like this. And that's all in my head is like, oh, God, please just don't be human.
Robin, pandemonium out here on the
Look
street.
at this.
Could you see us out here?
Looks like an event.
All right, wait a second. I'm here. First of all, I'm here with Crazy Cabby, who has issued the challenge to High Pitch Eric. How are you feeling?
I'm positive. I'm going to beat his ass, and he's never going to bother us again, Howard.
Robin, as you know, let me recap what happened here during the High Pitch Eric birthday show.
Yes.
Crazy Cabby came in here bitching about High Pitch Eric, and he said, listen, let me get rid of you once and for all. We'll have a foot race. We'll run. And High Pitch Eric is freezing. His nipples are erect.
Oh, it's cold.
Do you need a shirt?
No, I didn't need a shirt. I'm fine. I'm fine.
His teeth are falling out.
Maybe that'll help him run faster.
The cavity creeps. Why don't you guys go down to the starting position, and then I will be the judge, and I will see who finishes first. It'll be a fair and square fight to the end. Do you feel confident?
I feel confident.
Where are
you
they?
will never get a date with Kane or bother anybody in this building again.
If High Pitch Eric wins, he gets a date with Kane, an appearance on the Kane show.
Yes.
Because High Pitch Eric is in love with Kane, the disc jockey at night. If he loses, Robin, it means he is banned from coming into our building. He is banned from calling the show incessantly.
He can't step on the block anymore.
Right.
Now, where are they racing from? What's going on
Robin, there's a start point all the way down. You can't see it on camera right now. I'm looking at the start point. I would say that the entire race is how many feet? 100? What is this?
100 yards.
100 yards.
I'm going to do Michael Johnson speed today.
This is what I'd call a sprint, a 100-yard sprint.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's the battle of High Pitch Eric versus Crazy Cabby.
For the honor of you, stop stalking us.
Right. How you
Any
feeling,
strategy?
Eric? Strategy, Eric?
No, I'm just feeling nervous, but I don't know who's going to win. It's going to be close.
You think it'll be
down,
close?
fat ass.
You're going down.
Yeah, whatever. Let's race. Let's get this.
Get down there. And Jackie the Joke Man will be. What is that, Jackie?
Are you hearing this?
Jackie's going to be on the telephone. You're going to say, get on your mark, get set, go. Robin, can you hear Jackie?
Yes, I can.
All right. When Jackie says go, after go, Scott, you can pot down Jackie's
Now,
telephone.
where's the finish line? Huh?
Robin, you're going to see the finish line right here. As you can see, it's in front of Tino's Ristorante and Figueroa's Pizzeria Figueroa.
Oh, we even have a string for them to break.
We have a
tape.
string.
Yeah.
Now, guys.
Runners to your mark, get set, go is what we're going to do, all right?
Jackie's getting them
Jackie's
prepared.
getting them lined up. These are two very heavy-set boys.
Oh, my God.
Jackie, whenever you're ready.
A little bit more, you guys, because you're huge.
High Pitch Eric versus Crazy Cabby. Crazy Cabby weighs 10 more pounds than High Pitch Eric. High Pitch Eric weighs 310. I think Crazy Cabby's 320. Robin, I'll try and call it for you, the action.
All right.
Jackie the Joke Man, whenever you're ready.
You all set?
Yeah.
Runners to your mark, get set, go.
High Pitch Eric is in the lead.
I think he jumped the gun
High Pitch
now.
Eric is in the lead. Here comes Crazy Cabby. Crazy Cabby coming in ahead. Crazy Cabby wins it. Wins it. High Pitch Eric is banned from the show.
Yeah.
High Pitch Eric can no longer hassle anyway. High Pitch, you were in the lead for half the race.
I think he jumped the gun.
High Pitch, you were in the lead for half the race. What happened?
I don't know. I'm ready to go again.
Again, that's it. It's over. How do you feel, Crazy Cabby?
I kicked your fat, stinky ass, and you're done. You leave us alone, pal.
High Pitch, this means you can no longer call people and harass them, and you cannot set foot in the building. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you understand the rule?
He's crying.
Are you crying?
I'm sad. I'm sad.
Rub the evil flag, girl. Yeah. Yeah. You suck!
Crazy Cabby, a lot was on the line. Your boss, Kane,
could have had
to go on a date with High Pitch Eric.
Some really heinous things.
I saved Kane, and I saved the integrity of this block. No longer will fat, smelly, High Pitch Eric ever step foot on 57th Street, the Howard Stern building.
Right. High Pitch, it's over for you. You have lost everything. The thing you love most in life. You look like you're about to cry. Is that true?
It is.
Does he understand now? No more calling.
Do you understand? Repeat to me what you now have to do.
I can't step a foot in this building.
Right. This is where you hang out every day and annoy people, and now you can't do it anymore. And also, what else you can't do?
Call.
You can't call who?
Crazy Cabby.
And who else?
Anybody.
Right. You can't call anybody, not just Crazy Cabby.
Do you understand?
I made a mistake. I should have thrown a stipulation in there that he brushes teeth.
Right. Well, now you're going to have a lot of time to brush your teeth because you're not going to be on the phone every minute. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Did you see that secondhand speed, people?
Yeah. Crazy Cabby, get back to the race for a second. You were behind for the first half because I think Eric took a couple of steps ahead of you.
Yes, and I like to give a guy false hope, you know, and then just take him down.
Halfway through, you actually went way ahead of High Pitch Eric and beat him.
Yeah, I smoke anybody out here. You bunch of girls. Who's next?
How close? Because I was over. How close was it?
It wasn't very close. I would say it's not close.
Well, didn't you think? Wasn't it closer than you thought it was going to be?
Yes, it was.
It was a little bit closer. I mean, Crazy Heavy won by about 10 feet.
High Pitch really tried hard in the beginning. He did, and then he just fell apart. It's your fat just got in the way.
I thought he'd win by a wheelbarrow, but it didn't work out.
I thought you were going to stick your belly out and just win, like doing that. Was it a tough race for you?
No.
I just lost. All right, High Pitch, so long. Happy birthday. Don't call anyone. Nice seeing you. Vamonos.
And we'll bring your clothes down because you're not allowed.
That's right. He can't come back and get his clothes.
Robin, you've just witnessed the end of an era. High Pitch Eric losing everything for the love of a man. He loves Kane. He could not get the date with Kane, but he gave it all up for the man he loves.
You know what?
And Crazy Cabby did save the day for the radio station.
That's a weird
Ask
present.
everybody in New York to listen to the Kane Show Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 p.m.
Right.
Because we'll whoop your ass.
But that's a weird birthday party for Eric. He lost the show.
Yeah, what a birthday party. What?
Eric, where are you going?
Can I come and get my stuff?
No, we'll bring it down to you.
You can't come in the building.
You can't come in the building. You lost everything.
It's like a puppy dog. Like you say, no, and he keeps following
you. You lost the love of a man. What's the matter?
I'll take him in, Howard.
These two girls will have my birthday party on Saturday night.
Wow, yeah, well, those girls don't even love you anymore. You can't come in the building.
I'll take him in.
You'll take him in, all right.
Come with me.
There you go. There's a guy who loves you.
Come in. Sir, absolutely. Come on.
Gay? Are you a gay man? All right, we got Robin. Take a break. We'll be back upstairs for the post-game wrap-up.
All right.
What a game.
Eric, are you disappointed? You lost. Eric, where you going? Eric, where you going? Eric, stay here. You can't go in the building.
I'm in tears.
Dude, you lost.
Bye, loser.
Come on.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Eric.
Step back. Don't come.
Eric, you lost. How do you feel?
I feel sad.
You can't come back into the building ever again.
I'm sad. I'm about to be in tears now.
Are you gonna cry?
I think so. I'm serious.
How'd you lose?
I don't know how I lost. I don't know. I don't know. I mean...
Robin, we just witnessed a great birthday show, High Pitch Eric band from the show.
Who knew that it was going to turn into something so incredible?
Yes.
We just had a major change in the show.
Yeah. Well, he can still come on the show. It's just he can't.
He has to come up with some reason. He can't just call all the time. Very sad.
Very sad. He was out there crying.
Well, this has been his whole life. You heard.
Mm-hmm.
He stands there all day.
Hey, John Popper's on the phone. John Popper is the lead singer and head guy for the Blues
the
Traveler.
motivating force behind.
Yeah, behind the band Blues Traveler. And hey, John. I was just reading. John. Hey, I can barely hear you.
You know, the sad thing is that I'm fatter than both of these guys.
I know.
You should have been in that race.
I don't think I would have held up too well.
It's funny.
What's also interesting is that Crazy Cabby seemed really obsessed with wrestling him. I found that interesting. He kept wanting to touch him and poke him in the belly and stuff.
Well, Crazy Cabby's a funny guy because, we get in the elevator, it's packed with people, and there's just, a little Asian girl standing there, and Crazy Cabby goes, "I just won a race!" He goes, "Did you see it?" She goes, "Yes." He goes, "How about a date?"
Say, ma'am, I just broke a world record. Would you like to go on a date with me?
I saw you running.
What'd you think? It's pretty good speed for a big man, huh?
And she seemed to be talking to him, and then he gets out and he goes, "I love Asian chicks."
I'm just glad I started playing the harp in the 8th grade, or I would have wound up like one of these guys.
Yeah, begging. But it was a great race, and I got to tell you that the thing I couldn't convey to you out there, Robin, was that High Pitch Eric cheated and took a few extra steps in the beginning.
I saw that. You can
did.
see it on the race that he starts before Jackie says go.
Yeah, he started ahead of.
He started on get set. He was like 3 paces down.
Yeah,
and for a big fat slob who does nothing, I got to tell you, he was moving out pretty quick.
Well, I was shocked because Crazy Cabby doesn't move much better than Eric.
No, here's the replay too. Here they go.
Can we hear Jack? No.
Yeah, you can see. You can
Yeah,
see
he
the
started
jump.
fast. And look at, they're
He's
having
doing
trouble.
Yeah, and Crazy Cabbie did come on at the
Until
end.
the great car, and then he dies.
Look at all that flesh.
And the physiques on these guys, you'll never see anything
great.
like this in the Olympics.
You got to play the Olympic music when you show that.
I like Crazy Cabbie's tattoos.
Yeah, he's got them all.
He's got some good ones. I got to get more tattoos. I'm not tattooed
What, you want a
enough.
sleeve now? Because he's like got half a sleeve.
I don't want a whole sleeve, but I need major things going on my body.
Really?
I want to cover it all up.
Why?
Why? Look at me. I need some help.
He's got envy written all across that big belly.
He's got greed on his ass. You know why?
Why?
I forget. He told me why. He said because greedy people are a-holes. And then because
Oh,
it's
he's
right
got a
next to
theory about
yeah.
all this.
And then he tattooed his
Every
penis.
a-hole has greed.
What?
He tattooed his penis.
Can we see that?
I want to thank the police for clearing the road spontaneously.
great.
Like unbelievable.
They even had a dotted line with 2 lanes down the
I
road.
love the New York City cops. They get it all done. They're beautiful. They get rid of the homeless.
I was really impressed with that.
Yeah, I love it.
It's over. High Pitch Eric is no more. I know he'll keep coming around, but I think there's some kind of restraining order and the police will arrest him. And God bless America, and fat people rule, unless you smell and you're ugly and you have bad gums and teeth like High Pitched Eric.
Eric, I kicked your ass! So you glad Kevin won?
No, you know, I think I'm going to go kiss his belly.
Were you worried? You were worried there for a little while.
Dude, I was extremely worried because all my roommate could think of, we were sitting there in the morning listening to that going, praying, saying, arthritic knees, fat, 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 fat. And I don't know how the hell he did it. I mean, it was closer than it sounded on the radio. And if you notice, Cabby was doing this, woo! He was like celebrating at the 10-yard line. He's like, he could have fumbled before he got to the cross of the finish line, but he luckily, ass crack hanging out and everything, he won, so I'm happy.